first up today, he played for more than 10 years with the Green Bay Packers, and at last check, William Henderson ranked 5th with the team for the games most played.
That's right. We are thrilled that William could spend a portion of his Sunday morning with us, so welcome back.
Great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Happy Father's Day.
Thank you very much. That is one of the best days of my life when my son and my daughter were born. So
that's great.
12 and 16.
12 and 16. My son turned 16 on the 14th, and the crazy thing, he wasn't excited about getting his driver's license.
Is he 16? Oh, he's 16.
He's 16.
He doesn't want to get his license.
He's not worried about getting his license. He wants to. I got him a longboard.
Skateboard. Yeah.
So
wow.
He's more excited. Skateboard and video games.
There you go.
Said, he actually said the most responsible thing I've ever heard when I was asking him about driving the other day. He says, "Dad, I think I'm just too distracted."
No way.
To drive. And I said, that was the best answer you could have given me, because I'm asking him, you want to go look at a Jeep, you want to go look at something. He's like, "Nah, Dad, we're good. I got the ATV to go drive around the yard, and we're good."
Maybe he's taken after his dad being old reliable.
You know what? I named him William. I named him William because of that whole mantra of William means it's supposed to be historical for being protector and responsible. And maybe I named him the right thing.
I think you did.
That's cool. You have a daughter who's 12, right?
Yeah. Well, she'll be 12 in September.
How's that on that verge?
Yeah,
there?
it's going to be 13.
She's probably 12 going on, or 11 going on 40, or 27, 28.
Yeah.
She was a young lady, again, going back in my memories, she told me at like age 3, she's an old soul, but a very adventurous soul. She's like 3 or 4, she was just able to talk. I don't know where she got the idea. "Dad, you got to move me to New York, buy me a flat, so I can start my clothing line and start my clothing label."
Okay.
No way.
I'm like, "Who are you, and what do they teach you on PBS?
Right.
We don't need that yet."
PBS.
It's too soon.
She's the one that she's a little older soul and a little more adventurous. As soon as the opportunity comes to hit the road and start life, she's
in. Huh?
What's your favorite thing to do on Father's Day? What do you enjoy doing with the kids or with the family, or is it really a day for you?
I'm that whole quote unquote. I'm the old school. Let's sit down and play board games.
Yeah.
I love to cook, so we will sit and I do like makeshift pasta bar. So I cut it, chop it, whatever, and they help me to decide how they want to eat it. At least that's what we've been doing. So this year, again, with a 16-year and an almost 12-year-old, it's can I have 5 minutes of your time?
Yeah.
Because they've got their own agenda, But it's beautiful. It's just beautiful having I'm fortunate, blessed, 2 healthy young ones who have their own spirit, don't mind.
Yeah.
Do you, playing for the Green Bay Packers, I always wonder, as a player or former player, do you have a lot of things in your house, memorabilia, pictures of you playing, Packers helmets, things framed, that kind of stuff?
I have, it's crazy.
Vince Lombardi statue?
Yeah, well, if crazy enough, I just realized a couple months ago, actually, I started taking stuff out of bins. I've got bin after bin after bin of all this memorabilia. I have 2, I guess there's shelves, trophy cases that are filled of stuff that I played with. The rule in my house is every time my children get an award or a trophy, something of mine comes off and theirs goes up.
No way.
Yes.
Cute.
So we've been doing that, and I'm loving it. That my stuff's saying bye-bye. There's only 1 jersey hanging in my house. It's actually a jersey was given to me, signed by John Riggins. And he was my hero growing up, fullback extraordinaire, a commentator, on-air personality, radio personality now. But I really don't, it's not about me. My house is about family. And so that's what it's supposed to be. And it's not about what I did, it's what they can do.
What do you think? Because I think, what comes out a lot from you is your humility and this kind of down to earth. And I think one of the things, when you think of like football players and all that, you kind of think of this celebrity and sometimes the fame and stuff like that. And for you, it seems like it's really, it's about making it to every game, being 5th, of most games played, being reliable, being that teammate.
Accountability has always been the word that I wanted to live by.
And I don't think that that's something that's always stressed with a lot of kids these days. So what kind of message do you send to your kids and to other kids about the kind of man that you should be in today's world?
Well, my son, again, I've been challenging him since the day before my daughter was born, when I took her to the hospital and said, your goal and role is to be your mama's boy. I wanted you to be that. I want you to respect her in any way possible, protect her. But now you also have a sister. So you'll have to be that person, always available to be protective of your family and to be there for them. And that's who I've wanted to be. Who I've always stressed and strided myself on, and I do make mistakes. I'm human. I've been distracted and things like that. My daughter actually called me out. I was at her softball game 2 weeks ago, and I got in a text. A friend of mine had passed, but regardless of all that, I had been on my cell phone. I was texting when the game was going on, and Dad, get off your phone. You don't.
While she's playing. She yelled from the field.
She wasn't on the field. She was actually in the dugout. Her team was up at bat, and they hadn't even started the inning yet. But it was they demand that I am accountable and respectful and attentive, and I won't deny them that. And I immediately put my phone in my pocket, and I apologized to her after the game. I apologized to my son as well, because that's not the role. That's not my responsibility. That's not the role model that I'm wanting to be. Life gets in the way. People get distracted. But those two hold me accountable, hold me up.
How was your relationship with your mom, and was your dad a role model for you?
I try to pattern myself. My family says that I've done a lot of things. I actually went out. My father was a worker. He's a hardworking man. He taught me so much about being responsible to family. He wasn't from the era of being the compassionate, affectionate father. Yeah. And I don't hold that against him. Different time period. Yeah. He was a much older man. I'm the youngest of 5, and there's a big span between my oldest brother and me. My dad is 82 now. Yeah. But we still spend time together. My dad didn't tell me, quote unquote, I love you out until after my 2nd year in the NFL.
That's pretty typical, I think, of that time period. Yeah.
But now the guy I try to be is what my father wasn't, as far as the affectionate portion, the provider and all those other things, the attentive person. My mom was that person for me in so many ways, and that's what my son has been fortunate to have as well. But he's got both of us to do it, and just enjoying being a father.
It was wonderful. Nice Father's Day chat with you. Thanks
it was really good.
Pleasure, ladies. Thanks for having me.
Always a pleasure to see you. It's awesome. Thank you so much.